High in the rain-soaked forests of Central and South America, where leaves glisten with moisture and darkness settles early, there exists a creature that challenges one of biology's most basic assumptions. It does not hide behind color. It does not flee at the sound of danger. Instead, it allows the world to look straight through it. The glass frog is not a myth. It is not an illusion. It is an amphibian whose skin is so transparent that its heart, liver, and digestive organs are visible from the outside. In a world built on concealment, the glass frog survives by becoming nearly invisible. This transparency is not complete, but it is profound. From above, the frog appears green, blending with leaves. From below, its belly reveals a window into its internal structure. This duality, visible and invisible at once, is the foundation of its survival strategy. Glass frogs belong to the family Centrolinidae, a group that evolved in the dense tropical forests where light filters unevenly and predators attack from every angle. Over millions of years, natural selection favored individuals that reflected less light, cast fewer shadows, and disrupted visual detection. Transparency became camouflage. Physically, glass frogs are small and delicate. Most species measure only a few centimeters in length. Their bodies are lightweight, limbs slender, movements precise. Every aspect of their anatomy reflects life in the canopy, where falling is fatal and exposure is dangerous. The skin is smooth and moist, essential for respiration. Like all amphibians, glass frogs breathe partly through their skin, making humidity a requirement, not a preference. Dry air is deadly. Water is life. The transparency itself is a biological marvel. Unlike most vertebrates, which pack organs densely and surround them with pigmented tissue, glass frogs have evolved a way to minimize light scattering. Recent studies suggest that when resting, glass frogs actively hide red blood cells in their liver, reducing visibility of blood vessels. The result is a dramatic increase in transparency. This is not passive camouflage. It is physiological control. Vision defines the glass frog's world. Large eyes face forward, providing depth perception essential for navigating branches and locating mates. At night, when glass frogs are most active, these eyes reflect faint light, turning observation into survival. Behaviorally, glass frogs are cautious to the extreme. Movement is slow, deliberate, and rare during daylight hours. They remain motionless on leaves, often positioning themselves directly above streams. This location is not accidental. Reproduction ties the glass frog's life to water without requiring immersion. Males establish territories on leaves overhanging flowing streams. There, they call softly, high-pitched, barely audible sounds that minimize attention while still attracting females. Eggs are laid on leaves, not in water. This reduces predation by aquatic predators but introduces new risks: dehydration, parasites, and insects. To counter this, male glass frogs often guard the eggs, remaining nearby to fend off threats and hydrate the clutch with moisture from their skin. This level of parental care is rare among amphibians. It reflects the high cost of reproduction in a dangerous environment. Each clutch represents a significant investment. When eggs hatch, tadpoles drop directly into the stream below, beginning an entirely different phase of life. Aquatic, vulnerable, and exposed, they rely on fast currents and camouflage to survive. Diet is simple but effective. Adult glass frogs feed on small insects, flies, ants, beetles, captured with quick tongue strikes. Energy intake is modest, matching a metabolism tuned for conservation rather than growth. Predators are everywhere. Birds, snakes, spiders, and mammals all pose threats. Against them, the glass frog offers no venom, no speed, no aggression. It offers absence. By reducing visual cues, it reduces attacks. Yet this strategy is fragile. Transparency works only under specific lighting and environmental conditions. Changes in habitat, deforestation, pollution, altered humidity, disrupt the delicate balance the glass frog depends on. Human activity represents the greatest threat. Logging removes canopy cover. Climate change alters rainfall patterns. Streams dry, leaves wither, and the invisible becomes exposed. Still, in untouched forests, glass frogs endure. Quietly, invisibly, perfectly adapted to a world that barely sees them. To understand the glass frog is to confront a deeper truth about survival. Sometimes the best defense is not strength, but subtlety. In ecosystems shaped by constant predation, evolution does not reward visibility. It rewards those who disappear. Transparency is rare among land vertebrates. Light behaves unpredictably in air. Shadows reveal form. Reflections betray movement. For a terrestrial animal to approach invisibility is extraordinary. The glass frog achieves this not by becoming fully transparent, but by disrupting perception. When resting, the frog aligns itself with the leaf's veins, breaking up its outline. Its green dorsal surface reflects surrounding foliage, while its transparent underside reduces contrast. Predators looking from below see only a vague shape against filtered light. This adaptation reaches beyond appearance. Physiological control of blood distribution reduces color visibility. Organs cluster strategically. Even posture contributes to camouflage. Ecologically, glass frogs play a role disproportionate to their size. As insect predators, they help regulate populations. As prey, they support higher trophic levels. Their tadpoles contribute to stream nutrient cycles, linking canopy and water ecosystems. Their sensitivity makes them indicators of environmental health. Amphibians absorb chemicals directly through skin, making them vulnerable to pollution. Declines in glass frog populations often signal broader ecological distress. Scientific interest in glass frogs has expanded rapidly. Research into their transparency has implications for medical imaging, optical technology, and camouflage design. Nature's solutions often outpace human innovation. Social interactions among glass frogs are limited but precise. Territory matters. Calling is restrained. Energy is conserved. Every behavior reflects an environment where excess is punished. Night defines their activity. Under cover of darkness, glass frogs feed, mate, and move. Moonlight is both ally and enemy, enough light to see, but not enough to be seen. As dawn approaches, activity ceases. Frogs settle onto leaves, becoming still. Heart rate slows. Transparency increases. They vanish into the forest. Climate instability threatens this rhythm. Unpredictable rainfall dries streams. Heat increases evaporation. Without consistent moisture, skin respiration fails. Eggs desiccate. Tadpoles perish. Conservation efforts focus on habitat protection rather than intervention. Glass frogs cannot be relocated easily. Their survival depends on intact ecosystems. They are not adaptable in the way generalist species are. They are specialists, precision tools in a complex machine. Remove one element, and the system falters. Yet where forests remain whole, glass frogs persist as they have for millions of years. Silent, delicate, perfectly tuned. At night, a leaf may seem empty. Look closer. A heartbeat pulses beneath the surface. Organs glow faintly in moonlight. Life hides in transparency. The glass frog does not challenge the world. It avoids it, and in that avoidance, it survives.